Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin seems to have put in a more substantial top. Okay, so we're going to take a look at that on the smaller time frame. That doesn't mean, however, that this fourth wave is necessarily still unfolding. But as you know, I'm a bit skeptical about the idea that the fourth wave is already finished. It is possible though, and as long as we are holding support levels, micro support, which I'm not showing here on the daily, but as long as we're holding micro support, I am still looking at higher prices, and it's possible that this fifth wave to the upside is already unfolding. We have also seen some altcoins attempt breakouts, but they are all still moving in very, very messy structures. Also Bitcoin here, the move from the lows doesn't look clearly impulsive, and that is why there is still a risk we could dip into the support region. Okay, I said that. That would be, however, possibly another opportunity to accumulate for anybody who hasn't done it yet. Just want to mention that again, because so far the rally from the lows is just in 3 waves. And as I said, it's not clearly impulsive. Could be a diagonal pattern, but it's not unfolding in a perfect way. We're going to take a look at that on the smaller time frame now. What else is there to say? Yeah, so as I said, I cannot rule out that we dip into the support region again. As you might remember from previous updates, this downside structure looks a little bit incomplete, and the move up looks quite choppy. Okay, so it's just something, just a potential. If we dip into the main support area again, it's going to be the area around 55.3k that I'm going to observe next. Just pay attention also to this overall structure here. We have a descending wedge. The price broke above it, basically rallied to the beginning of the wedge. It's possible that this previous breakout point is going to act as support. What level is that? This level is at 67,550 pretty much. But that's just a daily time frame. Please remember that in the fifth wave, the next larger wave up, the price should get to around about 85k. Now let's go to the smaller time frame wave count. On the smaller time frame here you can see the detail and you can see the key levels. So I just showed you that previous, let's say, breakout point, which was here around 67,000. Yeah, okay, 67,400 roughly. Yeah, 450. That is very close to the 38.2 retracement in the Fibonacci micro support zone. I'm going to zoom in a minute and we can take a look at that in detail. But at the moment, the white count still allows for another dip into the support region. And we are still dealing with an A, B, C structure. I still have it labeled as WXY. Also possible. We haven't broken above the X wave high, so technically valid. But I think it would rather be an A, B, C. But we'll see how it develops. I think, you know, ideally the low is in, right? But we're going to take a look at that. But the white count still allows for another low. When can we confirm that? I would assume that the B wave has topped and the C wave to the downside is unfolding. If there's a break below 64,360, that level hasn't changed from previous updates. We haven't really had a new high today, so, you know, the level hasn't changed. Like after every exciting day, right, a slow day is following here at the moment in the crypto market. But yeah, that's the level that needs to break. Until that level breaks, we could be dealing with this structure and say wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. I have to say, however, that I already see the first signals that the breakouts are failing. Now, I'm only seeing first signals. The reason is Link, for example, also didn't reach the ideal target for its third wave. Bitcoin here, and I'm going to zoom in now. Bitcoin didn't reach the ideal target for the third wave. One more high would have been ideal to 73,816. It didn't do that. It didn't even reach the 1.236 extension. So I keep the door open for higher against 64,360. But this here looks already like a 5-wave move down. So I am getting more skeptical. Yeah, so these are the small, you know, I sort of remain a perfectionist. I really want I'm looking for the ideal structures. And if I see, for example, a price turn early or so, it is usually a signal that something isn't great. Obviously, this is in a very small time frame, so it's not so reliable. These smaller time frame patterns are very fragile. And yeah, we'll see how it develops overnight. But these are the next support levels: 68,933, 67,150, 65,740, and 64,360. And if this is a fourth wave pullback, then it should turn around here and start a rally in a fifth wave. But I'm not convinced about the yellow count. However, I give it a chance as long as the support zone is holding. Yeah, that's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.